Greetings and good evening, and welcome to my Aisha Speaks Jade page, where I am none other than Aisha, also known as Jade. This evening, I would like to speak to you about another great topic that I feel is important for us as we continue to grow and learn through life, which life for to me, you can never stop growing and learning in life. I don't care like how old you are. That's how I feel. You can never stop growing and even learning some things. So today is a makeup live audio for Tuesday, December the 3rd. I'm sorry, I was going to say the 13th, not the 13th. It is for Tuesday, again, Tuesday, December the 11th, 2018. And the topic at hand is 5 truths about the life we would all benefit from knowing. Again, 5 truths about the life we would all benefit from knowing. Getting a little tongue-tied there. I want to say it 3 times as a charm. 5 truths about the life we would all benefit from knowing. And ask yourself, in my life, I've lived ... Just kind of think about that for a minute. In my life, I've lived. And here's a quote. In my life, I've lived, I've loved, I've lost, I've made mistakes, but most of all, I've learned. In my life, I've lived, I've loved, I've lost, I've made mistakes, but most of all, I've learned. So we've all gone through some obstacles at a certain point of our lives in the name of survival. We've often tend to deny them as they are difficult to deal with. However, as difficult as they are to bear, it is imperative if we want to live a fulfilling life. So, according to some Buddhist practice, happiness is based on embracing and accepting the negative aspects of life. So, denying them turns a blind eye to real life and makes us resist the natural forces of the universe. So, I just want to dive into these wonderful 5 truths. And the first would be, worrying is useless. Worrying is created in the mind and really doesn't offer any value to our lives. Will worrying change what's going to happen? If not, then it's a waste of time. So try to remain in the present moment without putting labels on your future conditions of happiness. Worrying does not accomplish anything. Even if you worry 20 times more, it will not change the situation of the world. In fact, your anxiety will only make things worse. Even though things are not as we would like, we can still be content, knowing we are trying our best and will continue to do so. So if we don't know how to breathe, smile, and live every moment of our life deeply, we will never be able to help anyone. I am happy in the present moment. I do not ask for anything else. I do not expect any additional happiness or conditions that will bring about more happiness. The most important practice is aimlessness, not running after things, not grasping. Number 2, if we want to be happy, we must see reality for what it is. So again, according to Buddhist philosophy, we must see reality for what it is. We need to be open-minded and open to the truth instead of focusing on our unrealistic opinions. So many people choose to remain positive by avoiding negative situations. But what we need to do is to confront them. So we have two alternatives. Either we question our beliefs or we don't. Either we accept our fixed versions of reality or we begin to challenge them. So in Buddha's opinion, this is very Buddhist-like. I love it. In Buddha's opinion, to train in staying open and curious, to train in dissolving our assumptions and beliefs, is the best use of our human lives. Third, we need to accept change actively. We always have to remember that change is the only constant. The most basic example of this saying is the change from day to night and night to day on a daily basis. There is nothing that remains unchanged in the world, which is why it is only painful when we hold on to things. Because we know we can be a people that can hold on. So when we hold on to things as they are and cannot find the strength to accept change as it happens. As we grow up, one also has to find the maturity to be secure enough to embrace change because of its unavoidable nature. There is not much to life if we exclude change out of the workings of the universe. It is the only law. I'm going to let that just marinate and sit right there. The fourth would be, the root of suffering is pursuing temporary feeling. Most people crave feelings of happiness, such as joy, euphoria. I said euphoria. Ugly, such as joy, euphoria, and excitement. However, these feelings are temporary, and the pursuit of them turns into suffering. True happiness comes from inner peace, and it is based on a feeling of being satisfied and happy with your true self. So people can stop suffering only when they understand the impermanent nature of their feelings and stop craving them. Here I go getting tongue-tied again. It's almost that time for self-care, but I want to just continue. And lastly, number 5. Meditation is the path to reducing suffering. Meditation teaches us that everything is our feelings. Impermanent, and our feelings, especially our feelings. It teaches us that the present moment is all that exists. And when we truly, truly realize that, we become content and happy. So this is the aim of Buddhist meditation practices. Wow, this is really, it is about Buddhist in general, and I love it because I'm a universal spiritual type of person. So in meditation, you are supposed to closely observe your mind and body. Witness the ceaseless arising and passing of all your feelings and realize how pointless it is to pursue them. When the pursuit stops, the mind becomes very relaxed, clear, and satisfied. All kinds of feelings go on arising and passing. Joy, anger, boredom, lust. But once you stop craving particular feelings, you can just accept them for what they are. You live in the present moment instead of fantasizing about what might have been. The resulting serenity is so profound that those who spend their lives in the frenzied pursuit of pleasant feelings can hardly imagine it. So this, even if you do not practice Buddhism, I just like that Buddhism to me is very universal, and you can incorporate certain sayings or just, I feel like for me, I can take a little piece of most things and incorporate it into my life, because there again, even though I do chant, okay, I do incorporate Buddhism into my spiritual path. Again, I am a universal spiritual person. And if it's positive and it feeds my soul, I am definitely with it. So I hope that you can take some of what I spoke on to incorporate it into your life, just in general, into your life in general, into your spiritual walk, a spiritual path, or your religions, if that's what that is, in your nature base, whatever. You can just incorporate it for the betterment of you, to make you a better person. There's nothing wrong with bettering yourself. I definitely encourage it. And yeah, I encourage it. So yes, that was 5 truths about the life we would all benefit from knowing. So thank you very much for taking the time out to listen. Thank you very much for listening to the replay, which will be available very soon. I'd like to invite all of you out to like and join my platforms, my social media platforms. Of course, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel. And you can find me on all of them under Aisha Speaks Jade. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my YouTube channel, Aisha Speaks Jade. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for all and any updates. Make sure that you join and like and listen to and support to all my other platforms. Spread the word. Always remember self-care. Take care of the crown of your head, which is the top of your head, to the soles of your feet. Create, if you have not already, a self-care toolbox for when you have your up days, your small tasks, your big task goals, to when you're having some challenging days, frustrating days, angry days, depressive days. You can create your self-care toolbox and go into it to help you along the way. And also, if you're interested, and before I say that, make sure to love and like and respect yourself, creating your greatness and creating your happiness. And if anyone is interested, if you are a small business owner, a liaison, an advocate, activist, entrepreneur, speaker, if you're interested in being a guest on my platform, my podcast platform, please make sure that you inbox me or leave me a message here in my Aisha Speaks Jade and let me know. Would love to have a dialogue with you, see if we're a good fit, and take it from there. Always remember to be appreciative and humble and grateful and blessed and thankful. And with that being said, I bid you a good evening. Be the best self that you can be. And until next time, namaste and ashe.